Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Laura and I play The Sims 2. So guys, welcome back to our Uberhood Let's Play series. We are now on episode 7 of this series, which is absolutely fantastic. We are working our way through very fast. So in the last episode, guys, we finished off our round with Nina Caliente, and it's fair to say that we managed to get some happiness and romance for Nina. She is currently in a relationship with Brandi Broke, who we are going to be playing today. So it's very exciting. I've been looking forward to playing this family for so long now. I do love the Broke family. They're one of my favourites in Pleasant View. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the game. So Brandi Broke lives over here in one of the trailers of Pleasant View. She lives in the poorer end of Pleasant View, sadly. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Brandi and her story, so basically Brandi is a single mother. She has got two boys and a young girl. And she has not got a job at the moment, unfortunately, because she's a full-time mum. And basically, I was about to say Sandy. Brandi tragically lost her late husband Skip Broke in a pool ladder accident, and now she's been left all alone raising these 3 children. But obviously, now that Brandi has found some happiness with Nina, potentially Brandi might have Nina in her little family here. But obviously, we're going to have to wait a few more rounds just to see if these two are solid. But anyway, guys, without further ado, I'm going to load up the Broke household and then we will get into some gameplay. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, guys, so we have now loaded into the Broke household where Brandi lives with her 3 children. So before we start, guys, I just want to say that if I sound really quiet, it's because I'm actually filming this at 5 o'clock in the morning where I am. I've not slept all night. I've been a little bit disoriented recently, and my sleeping pattern's all over the place. So if I come across as being tired and jumbling up my words, and I do apologise, but just thought I'd put that out there before we get started. But anyway, guys, so let me take you into this household really quickly. So we've already seen the household in my introductionary video, but just to get a whole vibe, guys, of this trailer, as you can see, it is very dirty, very got a lot of old secondhand furniture, and they are making the most of what they've got, and life is not easy for this family, it is fair to say. So as I said, Brandi has been living in this household mostly ever since she had her children. And obviously Skip died in this pool. That is the whole storyline with losing her husband. So yeah, it's fair to say that Brandi has had a lot of trouble with raising her children, particularly Dustin. So Dustin is her oldest child. He is very much very rebellious and troubled teenager, it's fair to say. He struggled a lot when his dad passed away. He was like his dad was his hero basically in his eyes, and sadly Dustin, ever since he's aged up, he grew up quite badly. There is a lot of strain with him and his relationships with people. I mean, it does say here that he is best friends with his mum. I am actually going to edit that slightly because I don't find this to be the case, really. I do find that him and his mum are on quite negative terms. I'm actually going to remove BFFs, and I don't know why it keeps coming up that he's best friends with, because he really isn't. And we'll remove best friends, and we will also remove friends as well, because I don't think he would be friends with his mum at the moment. You know, he obviously, because of his rebellious behaviour, he's doing really bad in school. He's got an F. He is failing school at the moment, and his mum gets onto him all the time about his school and about his behaviour, and Dustin just takes it the wrong way, and he is obviously very frustrated at the fact that his mum nags him all the time. So yeah, that's pretty much Dustin at the moment. I'm also going to tell you guys what that current ages are. So Brandi at the moment, she is 35 years old. Her birthday is going to be the second day of spring. Her son Dustin is 17 years old. He's going to be 18 on the first day of spring. Little Beau, he's 8 years old. He's going to be 9 on the first day of summer. And then Betty Broke, the lovely little toddler here, she is 3 years old. And she is going to be 4 on the first day of winter. So Betty is going to be aging up first out of these lots. She's actually going to be aging up this episode, which is very exciting. But obviously she's still going to remain a toddler. She will be a child in the next round. So yeah, some exciting storylines for this family, I think, guys. So one of the first things I want to do is I do want Brandi to try and teach Betty all of her toddler skills if she already hasn't learnt them all. Oh, okay, it says here she has. She's learnt how to talk, she's learnt how to potty train, she's learnt how to walk. Looks like Betty needs to use the potty, so we'll get her to do that. Okay, then we'll have Brandi serve some breakfast then. We'll get her to make some pancakes for the family. Because everyone is starting to get a little bit hungry by the looks of it. Beau and Dustin are currently talking over here. These two get on really well. I feel like these two are quite close with one another. You know, Dustin has looked after Beau a lot whilst his mum has been out with been out seeing people or running errands, like going to the shops and that. Beau has looked up to Dustin as a bit of like a father role model, really, because obviously he never knew his dad, sadly. He died when he was pretty much a baby. And yeah, very sad scenario. He's got one here to do his homework, so we're going to get him to do that once he's used the toilet. And Beau is the complete opposite of Dustin. Like, he thinks a lot about his schooling. He's an A+ student, so although he tough circumstances at home, he manages to pull really well with his schoolwork and everything. So I'm quite happy for Beau for that. So yeah, but anyway, right. Once you've done your homework, you can come and get some pancakes, Beau. And then I think Betty is going to need a bottle, so we'll get Betty one of them at some point. So as I said, guys, Brandi is actually currently in a relationship with Nina, and I keep trying, guys, to okay, I've made her gay, but she's bisexual, so I don't know why that's the case, but she just has no chemistry with Nina, and it honestly frustrates me, because they do care about each other. They always swoon over one another. I don't know if it's because they have differences in their chemistry, perhaps, in their turn-ons and turn-offs even. I mean, she likes athletic people, and Nina's athletic. So I don't understand why they have no chemistry. I don't know, but anyway, guys, we are just going to pretend that they love each other for the purposes of this storyline, because they do swoon over each other. They do, they do have fun with one another. And I don't want to ruin that storyline because it's a good storyline. So we'll just ignore the whole chemistry thing. But anyway, so Brandi is just going to go and get this bottle from the bathroom and also get rid of this one as well. Little Betty, you can come and play with your blocks, please. Oh my God. The toddlers do my head in sometimes when they just stop what they're doing and get in everyone's way. Little Beau, why don't you come and clear up your plate, which you are doing, very good boy, and you can come and help your mum by tidying all these old newspapers as well. Dustin, what can we do with you? So it looks like Dustin wants to get a job, and he also wants to go to college as well. The problem is he can't actually get a job because he's failing school. So we're not going to do that for him, sadly. Because obviously we can't do it. But anyway, so for those of you who aren't aware, Dustin is actually supposed to be in a relationship with Tosha Go, but it still says here that he's in love with Angela, and I'm pretty sure I removed this, so I don't know why it's gone back to them being back in love with one another, because I had him break it off with Angela, so I don't know why it's done that. Let me just sort this out really quickly, guys, because I do want to remove this because obviously this isn't true. We're going to remove love. We are going to remove remove crush as well. And I think we're going to remove best friends because Angela was very pissed off with him. There we go. And I'm going to alter that relationship slightly as well, just because you know, they both are probably not going to really talk to one another at the moment. There we go. So now we are going to clear off Angela. There we go, sorted. So yeah, as I said, Tosha Go is supposed to be Dustin's girlfriend, and I'm actually going to teleport her over because I do want to age her back down. So I want Tosha to go to college with Dustin potentially, but we obviously need to try and get Dustin's grades back up, so he can actually go to college, because I do want Dustin to go to college. Right, so Tosha should be aging back down to a teen, hopefully, in a moment. Oh my god, it cancelled out, for goodness sake. Right, hang on, sorry guys. Age to teen, Tosha, go. Right, it should do it now, hopefully. Here she goes. There we go. She's now a teenager again. And I am going to gussy her up really quickly, guys, because it's probably removed all of her makeup, which it has that I gave her. So let's put her makeup back on that she had. Going to give her this. I actually quite like the hair how it is, so I'm going to keep that on her. And we're also going to change her appearance, her clothes, sorry, slightly. So what can we give Tosha to wear? Well, it is autumn, so I quite like the idea of her having a skirt, so we'll keep that on her. Probably a jumper to go with it, perhaps. They're a bit too long. These ones are okay, though. That one's quite nice, actually. Let's go with that one. We'll pop that skirt on her with this jumper. Lovely. Right, so I am going to get their relationship back on, because obviously they were going steady before she aged up. And we are going to... can I not propose going steady? Oh, I can. Here we go. So propose going steady to her. Hopefully she'll say yes again. Yes, she did. Thank God. So yeah, he is actually in a relationship with Tosha Go. He was originally in my when in the sim year that I did with all the families. But subsequently she aged at too young ago. I didn't realise that she was going to be aging up. So they're going to be the same age as each other. And basically what happened was I never liked the fact of Dustin and Angela being together because they just weren't suited to one another. I see Angela as one of these women where she is very much a getting with the like the troublemaker of the town just to get like social status in school and things like that. And she doesn't actually love Dustin, and she never did, in my opinion. And Dustin obviously didn't like her selfish behaviour that she regularly, displayed in public, and when she was with him as well. He didn't really appreciate that. So he kind of fell out of love with Angela very quickly, and as a result of this, he broke up with her. So it does say in his memories that he had two loves at once, but ignore that because ACR made him do that before people started me about him having an affair. He did not have an affair. He ACR made him make out with Tosha Go when he was technically still with Angela, but I did not make that happen, and I don't count it as an affair because he was going to break up with Angela, in my opinion, anyway. So yeah, ignore them memories because I don't believe them to be true, really. So yeah, so I do want to introduce Tasha to Brandi. But I think because they don't have a very good relationship, I don't think it's going to work necessarily. So I am going to make Tasha selectable really quickly, and I'm going to actually have her talk to Brandi. So we'll pretend that Dustin's phoned over Tasha to hang out, and you know, Dustin is just like chilling with her and his family, and Tasha's going to make the effort to speak to Brandi. She's going to be like, oh, hello, Mrs. Broke. My name's Tasha. I'm Dustin's girlfriend. It's nice to meet you, etc., etc. And we'll see how these two get on. I do think it's important, obviously, that, you know, girlfriends and boyfriends or whoever is involved in my Sims meets the parents, because especially with her being a family sim, it's important to her as well. And although Dustin doesn't really care, but you know, I think Tasha's going to be a very good influence on Dustin, and she might be the one to actually influence him to do better in school and, you know, focus on his grades and things like that. So you know, it's going to be probably her that influences him to do better, which is probably another storyline we can probably try and do for Dustin. So yeah, but looks like Brandi and her getting on okay. In fact, they've got a really good relationship at the moment, so that is fantastic. I'm going to unselect her though really quickly. So Brandi is impressed by the looks of it, of Tasha. She seems to like her more than what she did Angela, I think. Does she know Angela? I think she knew it. No, she didn't even know Angela, so there you go, really. She didn't really think a lot to Angela, hence why she doesn't know her. But anyway, it's good that they get on. So I'm going to have Brandi talk to her a bit more. Just obviously establish that relationship a bit better. Oh, little Beau's getting really tired, bless him. I think he needs a bit of a nap. So he's going to go and have a little bit of a nap. Sadly, Beau shares a bed with his mum because they can't afford another bed for him to share a room with Dustin. So he shares a bed with his mum, bless him. And as you can see here, Betty also shares this room with Brandi. And oh my God, Betty's fell asleep on the floor. Oh no. Right, wake up, honey. There you go. Right, Brandi, you need to come and put her to bed. She is absolutely exhausted. Come and put her to bed. No, don't talk to your son. You need to come and put your daughter to bed. Right, Betty, come on out here, please. No, come out here, please. Thank you. Right. Please put your daughter in the crib, Brandi. Please. Oh my goodness me. Right. Oh my God. Why does she keep ignoring me? Brandi. Please put your daughter in her crib. I don't know. Oh my God. It's because Betty keeps... She keeps falling asleep. That's why. Right. Betty, please. Oh my goodness me. Right. Brandi. Brandi. Oh my God. I'm getting so annoyed. Brandi. Oh, you know what? Dustin, how about you come and do it? It's evident that Brandi is far too busy at the moment. Right. Right, forget it. Forget it, Brandi. Just forget it. Oh my God. Why? Right, thank you, Dustin. Thank you. Someone is listening to me. Deary me. You can tell Dustin's had a lot of practice. But anyway. So I think Brandi is getting a bit more hungry now, so we're going to have her come and get some leftovers. Dustin, how about you come and hang out with Tasha? Call her over. Oh, okay. No, you're going to go and have a bath instead. Okay, then that's fine. So we might try and go out with Tasha tonight. Just to see, obviously, how these two get on with one another. Going out in public and things like that. So we'll see. We'll ask her to form casual group just for fun. I'm not going to make him go on a date because Dustin's not really feeling a date right now. But anyway, Brandi's going to have a shower and then she's going to go to bed. And then Dustin is going to go out with Tasha. So he's like, do you fancy getting out of here? You know, I'm kind of bored of being at home. She's like, yeah, sure, let's go. So anyway, they're going to go out. I'm going to go somewhere in Pleasant View. You know what a really fun thing would be? I have made this trailer junkyard lot, which I think is a very cool thing. It's like a teen hangout, I want to say. I'll show you guys when we get there, but it's really fun. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, guys, I have returned and we are here at this junkyard in Pleasant View. So I have made this a teen hangout for my Sims. You know, just a place where they can come and hang out and, you know, just have fun with each other, basically. So we're going to hang out with Tosha. Excuse me, what are you doing here? You need to disappear, mister. Oh my god, why are all the adults turning up? I banned all these. Yeah, ban. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, I've done it the wrong way around. That's very awkward. Right, bear with me, guys. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Right, we need to ban elders, ban adults, ban young adults, ban children. We are going to allow teens. And we are also... Right, that's fine, I think. Yeah, okay. I fixed it. Thank God for that. So yeah, as I was saying, guys, apologies about that. I made this into a teen hangout. You know, it is supposed to be like a junkyard where obviously everyone goes to sell their junk and everything. But I thought it'd be quite a fun lot to use as a teenage lot. Just because obviously teenagers like to hang out with one another in various different places. And I thought it'd be very fun for different teens to come here. It would give some of my teens a chance to meet new or other teenagers. So, you know, it's fun in that respect. But it doesn't look like any teenagers are showing up now, which is obviously slightly... Oh, here's Johnny. Johnny Smith is here. Hi, Johnny. You know, I think Dustin would like to get to know Johnny. You know, be a nice little friend for him. Someone different other than in Pleasant View. And ignore them walking through the car. This is a deco car, so it's not an actual one. How about we get to know Mr. Johnny Smith over here? Oh, okay. Maybe not then. He decided to leave just like that. Okay. Well, at least we've met him anyway. Which is obviously good. He's got a good relationship with him already. That's very strange. But anyway. Rip Grunt is here. Let's also greet Rip as well. We like a bit of Rip Grunt. I do think potentially him and Rip might have a good friendship as well. Just because Rip can kind of like be familiar with him. He's obviously... Oh, Lilith's here. Oh my god, we need to greet Lilith. Dustin knows Lilith already, which is obviously fun. But Lilith and Dustin, I feel like, would get on because obviously the hatred they both have for Angela, really. Right, yes, I know you're tired. How about we cheat your energy up a little bit? Because I don't want you to keep, you know, complaining. Dustin, I'm sorry. But yeah, should we talk to Lilith? We'll talk to Lilith. We'll be like, so how you doing, Lilith? I heard that you moved out of your parents' house. That should be a bit of a relief for you. And Lilith's like, oh yeah, I left that place ages ago and I'm never going back. I heard that you and Angela split up. You know, good on you. She's a bit of a cow, really. And Dustin's like, yeah, I'm glad I shot of her, really. She wasn't any good for me. I've got a new girlfriend now. I'm with Tosha. And Lilith's like, oh, that's amazing. I'm really glad that you're happy, Dustin, because, you know, you deserve to be happy after all. Especially all the crap that Angela gave you. You know, I don't blame you one bit. And he's like, thanks, Lilith, anyway. And Lilith's like, I've got to go now. But see you soon, right? Oh my god, no teenagers are staying on this lot, and it's honestly annoying the crap out of me. I want my teenagers to hang out with one another, and I don't understand why. I've even got the visiting Sims like cheats on, so I don't understand why they are leaving so quickly. But you know, anyway, Tasha's still with us anyway, so that's good. I feel like Dustin would obviously put some moves on Tasha at the moment. He either wants to slow dance with someone. Who's this? Alvin Footer. Hello, Alvin. Let's greet you as well. I'm having Dustin greet a lot of Sims. Oh my god, Hermia Cap is here. Hello, Miss Hermia. Let's greet you. Because Hermia Cap is very cool, guys. She's a very cool Sim. Let's see if we can have a joke with you. Oh, he's got chemistry with Hermia. That's interesting. We'll also greet Mr. Alvin Footer as well. You know, I like, as I keep saying, I like my teen Sims to get on with one. Oh my god, Johnny's back. Johnny is back. I like all my Sims to know each other, because obviously this would create ideal scenarios for sending people to university together and getting to know various people around town, etc. So I kind of like that idea of getting my teens to know quite a few people. Oh, Ophelia's here. Hello, Ophelia. Oh, I love it. I love all this. It's great. But I do think Dustin needs to actually start getting home now, because it is 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to ask Tasha to leave casual group, and then we are going to send him home. But anyway, guys, I will see you back at the lot with Brandi and the other two kids. So back as soon as possible. Okay, guys, I am back in the Broke household, and it is the next morning. It is Monday morning at 6 a.m. and everyone is going to start getting up now. So Dustin came back quite late. He came back at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's very tired still, so he's having a bit of a lie-in. Meanwhile, Brandi is up with her other two children. She is going to get Betty's nappy changed, because she had a bit of an accident in the night, bless her heart. And then Brandi is going to get her a bottle, and then she's going to start cleaning up this household. Brandi obviously doesn't have the funds to repair a lot of the stuff in her house, so she has to manually do it herself, and this obviously helps us with our skills. She's already got a mechanical skill, so she should be able to fix the shower, because we have got a leak, sadly. Also, little Beau, he is going to be going to school today with Dustin. Dustin should be getting up any time soon, hopefully. Well, probably not, actually. He's still got a little bit left to go, but he's going to be getting up literally right last minute, I think. So yeah, we're going to be spending the day today with Brandi and little Betty whilst the boys are at school. And I think it is a good opportunity to invite Nina over and, you know, get Nina to help out with looking after Betty. And, you know, it'll be a chance to as well get Dustin to meet Nina. As I said, I don't think potentially Dustin is going to like having a potential step parent involved. I know some of you guys commented on my last video with Nina about the potential tension that Dustin will have towards Nina. But, you know, we're just going to go with the flow and see how it goes. It might be that he does get on well with Nina. But we just don't know. We don't know how it's going to turn out. We'll just obviously have to see. So anyway, Brandi is going to start doing some housework. She's going to make the beds, clear up all the stuff off the floor. And then I think we will get her to invite Nina over once she is done. So I'm going to get her to do that, guys. I will be back in a moment when she's done. Okay, guys, so Brandi is all ready for Nina to come over, so she's going to go ahead and invite her over. Where has she gone? Nina, there she is. So she's going to invite her over. She'll be like, hi, babe, are you fancy coming over today? You know, I feel like it'll be a nice opportunity for you to come and meet my son, my sons even, and my daughter. And she said, yeah, I'll be right over, honey. So she's going to go out here and wait for her. Dustin looks like he's going to be getting back from school at the same time, and we're going to see how this goes. We don't know obviously how he's going to react, but we shall see. Anyway, so Nina should be here any minute now. Here she is. She's here. she is going to greet Nina. So, Brandi, stop what you're doing. Come and greet your girlfriend. She's like, hi, babe. And giving her a big smooch. So, anyway. So, I'm actually going to temporarily select Nina. Just whilst, obviously, we're with Brandi. So, the both of them are going to come in here. Dustin is already home. He's using the toilet at the moment. And we'll just pretend, he's going to complain that there's no hot water in the shower. And this will give us a golden opportunity for us to obviously get him to come and see that Nina's in the house. Right, Dustin, come out here. Right, so, right, Nina, how about you come and over here for a minute? Right, so Dustin, oh my God, Dustin, come on, hurry up. Oh my God, now he's crying that he's failing school. Come on, Dustin, please. I'm trying to set up a story here. Oh, how about this, guys? He walks in on his mum, kiss. Oh my God, he's looking right at her. He's like, what's going on? He's like really confused right now because Brandi's not actually told Dustin about any of this yet. Because obviously she wanted to wait for the right time, but Dustin has just walked in on his mum kissing another woman. So she's gonna go over and talk to him. She's gonna be like, oh, hi, honey. I just want to introduce Nina to you. And Dustin's like, okay, but who is she? And Brandi's going, he's going, I just saw you kissing her. Like, what's going on, mum? And she's like, well, I've kissed her, honey, because Nina's actually my girlfriend. I want you to meet her. And Nina's like, hi, Dustin. It's nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you. And Dustin's just ignoring her. He's like, so, wait, you're telling me you're with a woman? And then she's like, yes, honey, I am. I know it's probably a bit of a shock to you. But yeah, I'm seeing Nina. I wanted you to kind of talk to each other, get to know one another. And Dustin's like, I don't really want any. He's just crying. He's crying over his school grade, guys, but we'll pretend that he's crying over this. He's like, I can't believe you've moved on, mum. That is so disrespectful to dad. And he's just gonna like walk off. And Brandi's like, I'm so sorry, hun. He is just having a really difficult time me accepting me being with someone else. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. I understand, it's obviously not nice for him. He's lost his dad and everything. And Brandi's like, I know, but I really want him to get to know you a lot better. And, you're such an amazing person, Nina. I just want him to understand that. And Nina's like, he'll come round in time. Don't worry about it. It's just one of them things. So anyway, them two are going to talk about that. And meanwhile, Dustin is, he's looking after his little baby sister to try and take his mind off what he's just witnessed. He's like, Dustin's very puzzled, I think, at seeing that. He's always believed that his mum has been with men, like all of his life. And obviously he remembers his mum being with his dad. And, I think he's more upset over the fact that he feels like Brandi has moved on very quickly from his dad. And, he doesn't appreciate how quick she has moved on from him. Because he's still grieving himself. And he feels like his mum should be grieving as well. But anyway, he's going to come and put Betty down. And I think he's going to go for a shower once Beau is done. But he's going to walk straight past these guys and go and get some leftovers. Because... he's obviously still very confused about what has happened. And I think Brandi is going to go and talk to him in a minute. But we'll wait until he gets his knees up a little bit more first. But anyway. So, Nina, how about you come and join Brandi for a minute? Oh, okay then. Who's this kid? Oh, it's Hal. Hal Cap. Oh, Beau must have brought him home. Okay then. Hi, Hal. So Beau, how about you come and play with Hal then? Come and talk to him and entertain him and everything. Oh my God, he totally rejected him there. Oh no, Beau is sick with the flu. Oh no. Hal must be sick then. Right, well, you can say goodbye then if he's sick. We don't want any illness in this house to be spreading. But yeah. So I think Brandi is going to go and talk to Dustin, I think, now. She's going to be like, honey, I need to talk to you. And then he's like, Mum, I'm so confused about all this. Like, why have you decided to move on from Dad so quickly? He only died not that long ago. Like, what's going on? And Brandy's like, son, listen, it's not that I've moved on from your dad too quickly. It's just that, you know, Nina has been there for me. And no, Dustin, please sit down. Oh my God, everyone's going to start getting up now. You know, Brandy's like, it's not about moving on from your dad quickly, son. It's literally, Nina has been there for me a lot recently, and we've just connected with one another. And, you know, I'll always love you, Dad. He was a big part of my life, and he gave me 3 beautiful children. You know, I haven't forgotten about Skip at all. He is just, you know, sadly he's gone, honey. And, you know, I need to move on. I can't sit all my life worrying about, you know, about your dad and how he's no longer here, etc. I need someone in my life, Dustin. I need you to try and understand that. And Dustin, at the moment, he is just listening to all this, and he is actually getting quite upset. He's, you know, getting welled up. He's like, you know what, Mum, I'm sorry, but I can't accept this right now. You know, I'm going through a lot, and I just can't accept it. I'm sorry. And he's going to get up in a minute. He's going to go and have a shower, try and take his mind off everything. And Brandy's just going to let him get on with it. She's going to give him some space, give him some time to think, and, you know, obviously try and like reason with him in some way. But I'm going to obviously get Brandi to make some dinner for all of them because they are all getting a bit hungry at the minute. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think Dustin will come round in time to having a potential step parent, or do you think he will be strung up on losing his dad still for a long time? Because obviously he's very hurt still, I think, and him failing school is not helping that either. Everything's just going wrong for Dustin at the moment, and he does have a want to go to college, so I am going to lock that in for him. And then hopefully, oh my God, Beau is literally coughing up right now. Right, honey, you need to go and relax on the bed for a little bit. I should have got Brandi to make some comfort soup for him. But anyway, so Dustin, how about you come turn off this first of all, because you're not doing it. And then how about you come and, no, you don't need any. How about you come watch some telly? So Brandi, I think, is going to say goodbye to Nina, because obviously she stayed quite a bit for most of the day. And she's like, oh, I'm really sorry things didn't obviously happen as we planned, hun, but thank you for coming. And Nina's like, don't worry, babe, I'll see you soon, all right? And anyway, Nina's going to be going off home now. And Brandi is just going to obviously just keep to herself for a little bit, try and you know, look after her kids a bit better for tonight, and then hopefully Dustin will be in a better mood tomorrow. But we'll just have to see what happens with him. Obviously he's clearly not a happy bunny at the minute. But anyway, so Brandi's going to go to the toilet. She's going to probably have a bath tonight. Right, Beau, you need to go to bed, my lovely, because you are absolutely shattered. And Dustin, how about you come and get your little sister a bottle? Cause she's just wandering around aimlessly doing nothing. I think she's after Brandi, but Brandi's obviously occupied at the moment. But anyway, so yeah, I do feel sorry for Dustin, really. He's got a lot on his plate right now. And obviously it's a lot for him to take in, with his mum potentially moving on to someone else. And I don't think he agrees, and I don't know if he will. Perhaps when he gets a bit older he will understand, but you know, he's just going through a very rough time at the moment, so obviously it is affecting him greatly. But anyway, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone to go to bed now because it is getting late. And we'll pick up in the morning with Brandi again and see what her day brings her. So I shall see you guys in the morning. Okay guys, good morning. We are back with Brandi and Betty. It is Tuesday morning at about 8:45 and Brandi is eating her breakfast at the moment whilst little Betty is playing her xylophone that she's got. So obviously yesterday things didn't go according to plan for Brandi. She wanted Dustin and Nina to meet and try and get on with one another, but obviously Dustin did not take to that very well. So she decided to give Dustin some space for a little bit, try and let him get his head around what's going on now and how his mum is now moving on with her life, because I do think this is why he is struggling personally. But yeah, so she's just going to give him some space for the time being. Meanwhile though, she's doing some housework again. She is going to put little Betty to sleep soon for her morning nap. But she is currently busy unclogging the toilet, and we've just had our bills delivered to us. So as you can see guys, we have no one earning any money in this household at all. And obviously this is a very big danger point for Brandi. She's only literally got 467 simoleons in her bank account. And yeah, it's just not good. At some point sooner or later, she is going to get the repo man coming round to repossess some of her stuff for not paying her bills. And Brandi does not want to be put in this position, so I think she's probably going to have to either ask for money off Nina to help her out, or she's going to have to get a job. But obviously the problem with having a job is she's not going to obviously have anyone to really look after her kids apart from Dustin. And with Dustin being how he is at the moment, I don't think Brandi wants to put that strain on him. But she might be left with no other option. So yeah, we're going to have a long, hard think about that. How about you guys let me know in the comments what you think Brandi should do. Should she ask Nina to move in with her, probably, so she can have Nina help out with the bills? And you know, will this create a more tension storyline for Dustin, perhaps? Or will she pluck up the courage and get Dustin to look after the two younger ones while she does a job? So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, whether we should probably do that for Brandi. So yeah, but anyway guys, so Dustin should be getting home in an hour's time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for Dustin to get home, and then I'm actually going to get Brandi to go on another date with Nina, because she does have the want to go on a date. So I think we will try and accomplish that for Brandi this afternoon, because I do like sending Brandi on dates with Nina. They're always really cute, and yeah, she needs some time to obviously spend with Nina outside of the house, because obviously with Dustin not understanding at the moment, she doesn't obviously want to rub it in his face too much. So yeah. But I am going to see if Brandi's got any other clothes to wear, because we are nearly in winter now and it is getting colder. So we'll see if she's got any other outfits. Doesn't look like she has. So I think what we'll do is we'll invite Nina over, and we'll get them two to go on an outing together, and we'll go to the clothing store. And Nina is going to treat Brandi to a new outfit, I reckon. So she's going to be like, Brandi, how about we go and get you a new outfit, my lovely? You know, it's getting colder. I don't want you to be suffering, etc. So she's going to take Brandi to the shops and get an outfit to wear. Meanwhile, Dustin, he's just come in, not really made note of his mum, really. Just come in. He's playing on the fridge. He's having a bit of a time out, I reckon, from his weird mood that he's in at the moment. But anyway, Brandi's going to be like, Dustin, I need to go out. Can you watch Betty for me, please? I won't be long. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. And anyway, Nina's now outside. And she's like, hi, honey. I've managed to get Dustin to look after Betty for a bit so we can go out. And Nina's like, oh, that's fantastic. But anyway, so that's us to form casual group just for fun. And we are going to walk to a community lot. So Brandi's outing, and we'll go back to H&M. we like that place. So I'll meet you guys at H&M. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay guys, we have arrived at H&M in Pleasant View, and as I said, Nina is going to treat Brandi to a lovely new outfit. So I'm going to make Nina selectable, and she's actually going to buy an everyday wear for Brandi. Obviously this is going to come out of Brandi's household funds, but I will obviously refund Brandi this for her. So I imagine she would get Brandi something casual, but obviously quite nice for her. Trying to think of some winter wear that Brandi would actually wear. I always like these. I always think these are quite nice. So I might get her that. And we'll get her something else as well. How about we... What else can we get her? That's quite nice. I can imagine Brandi probably wearing that. We'll get her that as well. And I think that will... Oh, actually. Oh my God, these are lovely. I might get Brandi these as well. Okay. So, oh my God, we can't afford it. Hang on. Damn it, we can't afford it. I should have done this beforehand. Right. Bear with me, guys, one moment. We're going to ka-ching our lovely simoleons here. Right. We're going to have to do that process again. Oh God, I can't remember what I got her now. Oh my God. Right. Okay, I got her that. I got her... No, not that. Where's the other one that I got her? Where's it? Oh, right, I got her that. And then we got her that. Okay, lovely beans. Okay, there we go. Nina's going to get this for Brandi. And I'm just going to quickly return that money to her. There we go. So there we go, guys. So Nina has brought Brandi some lovely everyday items. So she is going to go and plan her outfit now. And Nina is going to just be browsing about, basically. She's like, go and try these on, honey. I got you these. And like, she's so happy that Nina spoils her. She's like, oh my God, you shouldn't have, babe, but thank you. And yeah, so she's going to go try on her new clothes. And then we'll see how she looks in them. I can't wait. So Nina's waiting out. She said, I'll wait for you out here. And anyway. Oh, no, really? Oh my goodness me. Why? Oh, right. Bear with me, guys. 2 seconds. Okay, guys, I have fixed the problem. I'm so sorry about that. I was pretty sure that I would have been able to still get Nina's clothing in my game by doing that, but obviously I could not. So anyway, I've cheated the money back to Brandi, and she looks quite nice in this outfit. I think she looks very, very pretty, and it's something a bit warmer for the winter. Bless her. So yeah, now that we have sorted with our clothing, we're going to ask Nina on a date. Oh, she's talking to Chloe Curious at the moment. She's bonding with her. So anyway, let's ask Nina on a date. She's like, Nina, should we go out for some lunch or something? You know, I'm feeling like I want to treat you now. And although she has not a lot of money, she, wants to treat Nina to something nice. So we're going to go to a different community lot. And I think we will actually go... let's go to downtown. And we'll go back to the 50s diner because that's where they had their first date. And I quite like that idea for them. So I will be back in a moment, guys, when we are back at the 50s diner. Okay, guys, we have returned to the 50s diner. And these guys are going to be interacting with one another on their one of their dates. Oh my God, Dina's here. Dina is here. We'll pretend that we didn't see Dina. But anyway, so if you guys actually watched my last episode, you will know that Dina had a very hard time taking to Nina's news about her dating Brandi. She thinks Brandi's no good for her because she's poor, and you know, she didn't take kindly to Nina saying that how she felt about Brandi. So Nina and Dina are on a bit of a bad relationship at the moment because of that. So it's kind of funny that she's just turned up to the lot where they're having a date on. So yeah, but anyway, guys, so these guys are just getting through some of these wants here. I do want to build up their relationship quite well. Because I kind of want one of them to roll the want where they want to get engaged to each other. Because I feel like Brandi especially would do that. And just because obviously she cares a lot about her family, and as I said, she wants to try and move on from Skip. She wants to you know, try and overcome this lonely feeling that she's having. But then she rolls once like this, and then I'm just like, oh, you're ruining it, Brandi. But anyway, one of you did suggest actually that we could potentially download one of the mods of the sim free 2 traits, where Brandi could be, well, it wasn't Brandi actually, it was Coral, that we mentioned in the last episode, where we could install a mod into the game where if you have the hopeless romantic trait, we could make them not have affairs on people, and that they are just a pure romantic, hopeless romantic sim. So I might even consider that for Brandi, to be honest, because I always find Brandi very wholesome. In my version of my game anyway, I don't like her to have affairs or cheat on anyone. But I know people have very different views on how they interpret Brandi. Some people have her to be a cheat. Some people have her just go on loads of dates with different people. And she never actually finds anyone. I've had some simmers who get her with Darren Dreamer, and they have a family. I've even had some people comment saying that she makes a good match with Mortimer Goff. And I never actually really thought about that, to be honest. Her and Mortimer do seem like quite a cute couple, but I don't think it's going to happen in this gameplay, if I'm honest, guys, because I've already got a storyline in mind for Mortimer, because I do want to bring Bella Goff back into the story, and potentially Mortimer might find Bella again, and with Bella being his one true love, I think that makes a lot of sense, really, for her. But anyway, so I think Nina is going to caress Brandi's hands a little bit. She's going to blow her a kiss as well. They're having a nice time. They're having a good meal with one another, talking about different girly things like makeup and everything. And, you know, they're having a fun time. I've not had them have any negative reactions with one another yet. So I do think they are a very good couple. And as I said, despite the lack of chemistry, guys, I do think they are in love with each other. Pure and simple. But anyway, so it looks like Brandi has finished, so she's going to stop dining. And she looks like she wants to give Nina a back rub, so we can do that for her. Oh my God, drama. Look who's turned up to their table, guys. It's no other than Dina. She is looking at Brandi in disgust right now, I think. She's like, oh my God, she is here with my sister. Like, oh my God, seriously. You know what, guys? We are going to do this. We are going to get Dina to come over and interrupt their date. And oh my God, she's crossing her arm. She's like, I am not having this. I'm going to have it out with this girl. So, right, Brandi. No, forget that. Right, Dina, come and greet her. Right, we'll pretend that they're not being nice to each other right now. So we are going to get Dina to argue with Brandi quite a lot. And we are literally going to pretend that Dina has a massive problem with Brandi being here. And Nina is also not going to appreciate that she is turned up and having a go at their date. So let's see what happens. So she's going to be like, Elsie, you're the home wrecker, are you? And she's like, excuse me, who are you? And Nina's like, Dina, for goodness sake, what are you doing here? And she's like, no, Nina, shut up. I'm having it out with your little floozy here. And she's like, who are you calling a floozy? How dare you? You don't even know me. And Dean's like, I don't have to know you. I've heard rumours about you across town, how you've got an uncontrollable son. You just like to go on dates with random men, and ever since you lost your husband, you've been such a floozy, and I'm not having you treat my sister like that. She has got a reputation to uphold, and you are going to ruin it. So I'm sorry, Brandi, but I do not like you one little bit. And if I've got anything to do about it, you will never see my sister again. And I think Nina will actually, oh my God, Nina can't interact with her. Why not? Let's pretend Nina's gone to the bathroom crying. And Brandi's like, how dare you talk to me like that? You are so rude, so like unbelievable, Dina. You're supposed to be supportive of your sister's choices, etc. Like, why are you not happy for her? She's like, how can I be happy for her? She is going out with a floozy and a disgrace like you. Like, what was she even thinking? And, look at the relationship. Brandi does not like Dina one bit at all. So how about we throw a drink at her? Oh my God. I love the drama. So she's going to be like, you know what, Dina? I don't have to take this crap from you. How about you get out of my... Oh my God, it is heating up right now. Right, come on, throw a drink at her. Oh my God, throw a drink at her. Go on, throw a drink at her. She's like, I don't have to take this crap from you. You know what? Have this, you cow. And then, oh my God. And Dina is like, oh my God, how dare you? She's like, you know what? Take this, you little brat. And then Brandi's like, oh my God, what do you think you're doing? Oh my God. And then Brandi's going to lose her shit with her, and she is going to argue with her. She's going to insult her. She's going to poke her. She's going to be like, who do you think you are? How dare you come in and intrude on our date, Dina? Like, you have no idea who I am. Don't you dare mess with me. And Dina's like getting so annoyed at her, right? She's walked away. Oh my God. I love this drama right now. Love this drama. And anyway, right, go over and hug her romantically, Brandi. Go and hug your girlfriend. She's gonna be like, are you okay, Nina? And Nina's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry, Brandi, for how she's reacting right now. Oh my God, Tina's coming back for more. Oh my God, Nina, did you see that head turn just then? Nina like proper shoved at her and was like, I don't even want to speak to you, Dina. And Dina's like, fine, don't speak to me. Oh my God, should we slap her? She's going to slap her. She's like, this is all your fault, you stupid cow. And Brandi's like, what the hell? Right, oh my God, she's going to fight her. Right, she's like, right, that's it. And they are fighting. Oh my God, drama. Drama, guys, drama. She's like, don't you attack me. Let's see who wins. Look at everyone, they're like proper booing. They're like, oh my God, fight. Even the waiters are joining in. Oh my gosh. This is, oh no, Dina beat Brandi up. She's like, that will teach you. And Dina, right, I'm going to make her unselectable now. She's made her point. And Nina is, oh my God, she's going back for more. Right, Nina, tell her to, can you shove her? She's like, leave my girlfriend alone. How dare you? And oh my, she's going to console her. Can you go and console her? She's going to go and hug her. She's like, are you okay? And Brandi's like, can we just leave, please? I don't want to deal with this anymore. She's like, yeah, of course. We'll go. We'll go back home. And oh my God. They have literally just, right, end the date. She's going to like, I'm sorry, Nina. I've got to go home. I can't deal with this. I've got to go. I'm so sorry. And Nina's like, don't be. Honestly, oh my God, she is heartbroken. She wanted to have a nice date with Nina, and Dina ruined it. Look at her. Look at her smug face. She's like, I have done it. I have ruined your date. Poor Nina and Brandi. That was such a public embarrassment for Brandi. Like, you have no idea. Poor thing. Oh my God, that was so dramatic, guys. So dramatic. I was not expecting Dina to be there, really. But I saw that opportunity and I just took it. I thought, no, Dina would not stand for this at all. And oh my goodness me. Well, I definitely think Brandi's made an enemy in Pleasant View, guys. Oh my God. Even Nina got involved and she was like, how dare you attack my girlfriend? Oh, serious tea, guys. Serious tea. But yeah, let me know what you think about that, guys, in the comments. I can't wait to read about that. But anyway, guys, we are now back at the Broke household, and Dustin is with his sister at the moment, looking after her. And I feel like Dustin would probably invite Tasha over whilst obviously his mum is out. Try and cheer him up a little bit because he is very down. And we'll see if Tasha can cheer him up. Right, where is Tasha? Tasha, where are you? There you go. Right, invite over. Okay, can my friend come over too? No, we just want you, Tasha, I'm afraid. So she is on her way over now. And he's going to come and wait for her here. Oh my God, Dustin. It's your fault you're failing school, honey. Oh, he's got a D now, though, so that's better. Oh my God, guys, this just gets better. Look who's here. Oh. Angela Pleasant is outside his house. Oh, dearie me. You know what? I think Dustin would like... Oh my God, can we pickpocket her? That would be so funny. He's going to pickpocket his ex-girlfriend. He's like, oh, Angela, by the way, I've got something to tell you. You know that thing over there? I want to show you something. Like, look, seriously, look over there. Can you see it? It's over there, look. And Dan's just like, what are you doing, you creep? Like, get away from me. And Dustin's like, fine, I'll leave you be. Oh my God, he got away with it. He got away with pickpocketing her. And just in time, Tasha is now here. He's like, hey, babe, guess what I just did? And Tasha's like, what? He's like, I just pickpocketed from Angela. And she's like, oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, so if you guys are interested in the pickpocketing, it is a mod that you can install in your game where Kleptomaniac Sims, which Dustin is a kleptomaniac, can't pickpocket Sims, just like the charlatan can. It's quite a funny mod, actually. But anyway, so let's get him to just obviously have some interactions with Tasha over here. He's like, I'm so glad you're here, babe. I've been feeling really, really down recently. You won't believe what my mum told me yesterday, or what I walked into. And Tasha's like, what do you mean? And Dustin's going to be like, well, obviously, my dad died like a couple of years ago. And my mum has now decided that she is wanting to move on from him. And, best of all, she's with a woman. And Tasha's like, oh my God, really? Like, what the hell? And she's just like shaking her head in dismay. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry this has happened to you, Dustin. Like, I can't believe it, really. Like, your father's not been dead that long. And Dustin's like, I know, right? Like, how can she do this to us? Like, we're all still grieving for him and she's practically moved on. Like, I don't understand it. And Tasha's like, well, I guess your mum has got to have happiness at some point in her life, But yeah, it is very quick, I must say. And Dustin's like, yeah, you get me, right? And yeah, they're just talking to one another about the whole thing. And, I think Tasha does try and understand Dustin. But secretly, I think she is obviously happy for Brandi because... it's not a nice thing to lose your husband, but it's been a couple of years now since Skip died in my sim version. And, I think it is time for Brandi to move on, she's probably thinking. But she doesn't want to upset Dustin by saying that, so she's just going to go along with him and be like, yeah, I totally get what you mean, etc. But anyway, she is going to try and change the subject, really. She's like, so tell me how you pickpocketed Angela, because that's hilarious. And yeah, they're just talking about that in a minute, we'll pretend. Our little Betty, she's up here, bless her. Betty, how about you come and play with your toys? Because I don't want you near the steps. We don't want you falling down them. And we've not really paid attention to Beau, bless him. He wants to do his homework, so let's go and do his homework with him. He's still not very well, I don't think. So I think when Brandi gets home, we're going to get him to eat some comfort soup and try and relax a little bit. Because I don't want him dying from the flu. That would be very disastrous, obviously. Oh, these two are having a pillow fight now out here. I thought I could hear something. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let these guys chill out for a bit until Brandi gets home. And then I will be back when she returns. Okay, guys, so I am back. And it looks like Brandi and Nina have just returned home. So I think Brandi's just going to have a quick conversation with Nina. She could be like, well, I'm sorry about tonight, Nina. It was just such an embarrassment for you, and I'm sorry I ruined our date. And she's like, you didn't ruin anything, Brandi. It was my cow of a sister that ruined everything, you know. I'm just sorry that she attacked you in public. I'm definitely going to be filing a complaint with the police about her. And Brandi's like, oh no, please don't do that, Nina. Honestly, I don't want any trouble from this. I think it's best if we we stay away from Dina for a while. Obviously, she's got a massive problem with me, and you know, I just don't want the hassle of it. I hope you understand that. And Nina's like, yeah, okay, that's fine, but I'm not going to tolerate her being horrible to you. So leave it with me. And Brandi's like, okay, I guess that's fine. But anyway, I'm going to get off to bed now, hun, so I shall see you later. And Brandi's like, okay, I'll see you soon then. And then we're just going to send Brandi to bed. She's had a very horrible date, a very horrible night. And yeah, it's she's obviously going to struggle with this for a while. But anyway, guys, I'm going to send her to bed and I'll pick up with you in the morning. Okay, guys, I am back and it is now Wednesday morning at about 6:20. And today is little Betty's birthday. She is going to be aging up. She is actually going to be 5 years old, guys. I was wrong. She is going to be a child today, which is obviously very exciting. So we're going to get Brandi to come and let Betty out. And a bit later on, we'll host a little party for Betty for her aging up. So all very excited. Oh, no, she's going to age up. Oh, I thought she was going to age up now. My heart was going then. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. Betty is going to be aging up to a little child, and we will have a party for her later on today. Meanwhile, the rest of the family are doing okay. Beau is still sick with the flu though, bless him. So I think Brandi is going to have to make some grandma's comfort soup, I want to say, but it looks like she doesn't have the option to do that at the moment. So we're probably going to get her to have to invite someone over so they can make it for her. Oh my God, Dustin's now sick with the flu. Oh my God, it's just getting from bad to worse, isn't it, for this family? You know, they live in such damp and horrible conditions. It's no wonder why they're ill. But anyway, so these guys are going to be going off to school now anyway. Dustin and Beau are. So it is going to be Brandi and little Betty here on their own for the remainder of the day. Brandi, what can we have Brandi do? She wants to go on another date. My God. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have another date at the moment, Brandi, considering how last night's went. But anyway, she's going to snuggle little Betty over here. She's going to hold her. We'll get her a bottle for her as well. And she's going to try and have a chilled out day at home, I think. After the ruckus of last night, she doesn't want to have any more drama happening at the moment. But otherwise, she's doing okay. She's, I think she's kind of accepted the fact that Dina and her are never going to get on, really. Let's just see what their relationship is at the minute. Oh my God, she's absolutely furious with her. She's got a minus 74 over 74 with her. She is absolutely fuming with her. Understandably, obviously. But yeah, not good. I'll be interested to see how Nina's relationship is with her now. After obviously witnessing Dina attacking her girlfriend. Because I imagine Dina would not take very kindly to that at all. I mean, she didn't. She shoved her. So, yeah, she is obviously not very happy with her twin sister at the moment. But yeah, it's all part of the storyline, guys. I am loving the drama, loving it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. I've already said this, but honestly, tell me what you guys think about the whole drama involving Dina, Brandi, and Nina. You know, do you think they'll ever recover from it? Do you think Dina will accept Brandi in time? I personally don't think so, but obviously you guys tell me what you think. But anyway, so Brandi is just bathing little Betty right now, and then I think she's going to put her down for her morning nap, because we are going to be throwing a party later on for Betty, because she is going to be aging up. Oh, Dustin's healthy again. Well, that's good. That's good news for us. We're not going to have flu spreading everywhere. Let's get Brandi to come and watch some TV for a minute. I might get her to watch the cooking channel, just so she can probably learn how to do some comfort soup potentially. I don't know if you can actually do that. I think you do have to be a family sim for that, but we'll find out. But anyway, guys, Dustin should be getting home from school soon. He is now a D grade, so he is doing a little bit better in school. And I do want to try and take this opportunity to get Brandi to try and like help Dustin. Because obviously she does want what's best for him. Although he doesn't see it that way. I do want to try and get... Oh my God, Dustin is not happy. He has come home in a terrible mood from school. But yeah, I do want Brandi to try and form a bit of a relationship with her son. Because she doesn't like seeing Dustin heartbroken. So I think she's going to try and help him with his homework. She's going to, put a message out there to him and be like, Dustin, honey, do you need some help with your homework? Like, I'm obviously free to help you do it. You know, please let me help you. And Dustin's like, okay, sure. So she's going to help him. She's going to be like, right, so let's start off with this, blah, 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 blah. And anyway, she's going to try and help him get that done. And then she's going to get Betty out of her crib shortly. There we go. She's managed to help him do his homework. And he's like quite thankful for that. It's like, oh, thanks, Mum, for that, by the way. I understand it a lot more clearly now. Yes, we know you're failing the school, Dustin. We know. All right, so how about you come and put Betty down just for a minute, Brandi. And then I think we're going to serve some grilled cheese sandwiches for lunch. And then I think we will host a party for little Betty over here. So we're going to throw a party. We're going to throw a birthday party once Dustin's out the shower. There we go. Oh my God, Dustin is far too upset. We'll get Brandi to do it then. We'll throw a birthday party for... Oh, Beau's brought home Bottom's summer dream. Oh, and he's healthy again. That's good news. But yeah, we'll get Brandi to host the birthday party for little Betty, and we're going to invite some guests. So we're going to obviously invite Nina. Who else can we invite over? Want to invite Tosha over. Where's Tosha? Tosha can come over. Oh my God, we're not inviting Dina. Who else can we invite over? Let's invite... I don't know who else to invite over. Let's invite the oldies over. Because why not? We'll invite Cassandra over. She's friends with Comey Tellerman. We'll invite him over. And I think that will do for now. We'll invite them over. Oh my God. I didn't realise I was on a big time lapse here. There we go. Right, so we're missing some of our guests, but that's fine. We're going to buy a birthday cake for Betty, because she's going to be aging up to a child today. I completely got her age wrong, which is obviously very wrong of me. We're going to bring Betty to the cake. We're going to get the age up over and done with, because I do want the cute little cutscene for Betty. So we're going to get the birthday cake sorted, and then we're actually going to have fun and interact with some of our guests. Yeah, oh my God, I've got all these notifications. But anyway, so off she goes. She's going to get her over to the birthday cake. She's going to age little Betty up. I want a nice little screenshot here before we obviously do anything. Oh my God, she's had a fear. Oh my God, I'm at the wrong angle for this, aren't I? Hang on. I will get the right angle, guys. Don't you worry. Oh my God, look at her kitchen. Poor Betty. Poor Brandi even. Right, anyway. So let's first of all move this over here a little bit. There we go. Oh my God, bottom in the background. Perfect. Right, there we go. So now let's have fun at this birthday party. If we can have any fun. But I think people are trying to get in the right place for Betty to age up, which is a lot of routing by the looks of it. Right, come on guys, sort yourselves out. Thank you. Dustin's like, yeah, Betty, age up. Here she goes. Oh, adorable. Absolutely adorable. Right, so we're going to get a cutscene of her aging up, which is always fun. I think a load of people are going to be in the way though, which is obviously really annoying. Here she is. Of course, I can't see her. Oh, she's quite cute. Bless her. So I'm going to give her a quick makeover, guys. I will be back in a moment. Okay, guys, so I've given little Betty a little makeover here, and bless her, she is so adorable. I can't get over how cute she is. But sadly, this is her outfit. You know, because the Broke family is very poor, Betty would like get hand-me-downs from her brothers potentially. So that's why I've kind of given her this short and t-shirt set. And yes, I know it's the middle of winter, guys, but they're going to have to make do with what they've got. And this is all that what they had for little Betty, bless her. I've given her the short hair because obviously she had short hair when she was a toddler. So I kind of want to stick with that. But she looks a lot like Brandi, bless her. She's got elements of Skip, like the blonde hair and the nose, I think is Skip's. But she looks a lot like her mother, which is obviously very cute. But anyway, we're going to carry on with the party. We're going to turn Betty's aging off now. So Betty is now 5 years old, guys. Oh my God, look at her. She's so cute. Oh my God, she's running around like crazy. Oh, that reminds me, we need to get her a bed as well. So we're going to sell this furniture, and this should just be enough for us to get her a bed. And I'm going to get her one of these beds that Dustin's got. Just because obviously... Oh, actually, I might move Beau in with Dustin now because she's older. So we'll move Dustin's bed over here. We will pop that over there. We'll get rid of that. And we're going to have Dustin's desk now over here. And then we'll get Beau a bed to put in here. Right. I think we'll change that to a kid's bed. There we go. Okay, lovely. So Beau is now sharing a bed with or sharing a room, sorry, with his brother, which is obviously what was going to happen anyway. And then I am going to get a new bed for Brandi because Beau will automatically go to it otherwise, and we don't want that to happen. So yes. But anyway, guys, so there we go. Betty has now aged up to a child, and Beau is now in with his older brother, which is obviously very, very exciting. But anyway, so, oh my God, these two are so cute. Look at them. They are literally hand in hand with one another. Right, Brandi is going to start clearing up the house because people are leaving the house in a mess. And how about we get little Betty over here to talk to Blossom Summer Dream. Not that she knows her really, but, you know, it might be handy for her to know her a little bit. because Beau and Betty are a similar age to one another. I think Beau's like a couple of years older than her, so they will have similar like friendships with other people, which is obviously okay. We don't mind that. But yeah, so they're getting on pretty well. You know, I don't mind that so much. So yeah, obviously Dustin is got Tasha over as well. Oh, he's jumping on the couch. Let's get him to interact with these guys for a minute. Oh, Beau is having fun with his mum. Look at him, so adorable. You know what, guys? How about we I was going to get Dustin to try and woohoo with Tasha, but I don't know whether this would be the right time, obviously, because there was a lot of people around. But, you know, I think we should try at least. You know, I think they are at a level in their relationship where they will trust each other to have woohoo with one another. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, they're going to be a bit rebellious. They're going to be like, hey, let's go into my mum's room. I want to show you how much you mean to me. So they're going to have a little cheeky woohoo one another. And obviously, Brandi is very distracted at the moment herself. So she's not going to be any of the wiser. Bit weird how she's doing it at her kid's birthday party. But, you know. Oh, okay. I can just see them in the corner of my eye. They are getting it on a little bit too quickly, I think. But anyway, we're going to get a cutscene, guys, obviously. So Brandi is going to go and have a bath at the moment to try and get her distracted. Right, Beau, you need to come out of there, my darling. How about you come and watch over here? How about you kids go and play outside? Go play outside for a bit. Play on. There we go. Right, here we go, guys. We're getting the cutscene. So just to say, guys, I don't have teen pregnancy in my game, unfortunately. So Tasha will not be getting pregnant from this.
Good Debo.
All the pimples on his face. Oh, but there you go, guys. So Dustin has had his very first woohoo with Tasha Go. In fact, that was both their first woohoos. And no one was any of the wiser. But anyway, guys, so I think we are going to try and get rid of the evidence right here. Dustin's going to make the bed. He's going to be like, quickly, Tasha, help me. But anyway, they're going to pretend like they weren't up to anything at all, guys. But, oh my God, Herb and Nina didn't get on just then. I don't know what that was all about, but yeah. So yeah. But anyway, let's see if I don't actually know what Brandi wants to do. She wants to influence another sim to play with another sim. How about we influence Coral to play with her? But I don't know. Get rid of that one because that's such a silly one, really. Right, Dustin is getting very hungry. How about you come and have a bit of cake, Dustin? And the kids are getting a bit hungry as well, actually. Right, stop playing on that. Betty, stop playing on that. Come and get something to eat. Oh my God, stop going in our fridge, Nina. We've got very low stock on food and we don't have the money to get anything else. Stop it. Right, Brandi, come and clean up these grilled cheese sandwiches. You made them get wasted. How rude of you. What is going on down here? Oh my God, Brandi is stuck. She is stuck. Right, teleport yourself over here. Thank you. Right, come and clear up these. Oh, we got a good time party score, so that is brilliant. So Betty has had a lovely birthday party. Sadly, Brandi is not able to get Betty anything for her birthday because she does not have the money to, sadly. But her kids are pretty much used to this, unfortunately. They know that there's no money in the family. So they kind of just accept that they're not getting anything for their birthdays, which is obviously very sad. But it's just the way things are, unfortunately. You know, they are struggling to survive, really. And, you know, that is part of their storyline. But anyway, Brandi is going to go and obviously sort this bathroom out because it is a state Like, what is going on? I think I'm going to send the kids to bed now, guys. So I will pick up in the morning when everyone is more wide awake and fresh. But anyway, guys, I shall see you in the morning. Okay, guys. Oh, my God. Right. This keeps blagging out at me. Hang on. I don't know why it does this, but I think it's because these tables are in the way. There we go. Let me move them and see if that makes a difference. Right. I think it's okay now. Right. Oh, my God. Really? Chairs surrounding bed. Dustin. Oh my God, it's Dustin, not Brandi. Right, hang on. This is not a oh my God. This is frustrating. Right, I'm gonna have to delete this this desk, guys. There's just no room for it, sadly. So they literally don't have anything in this room. That is actually really sad. Right, okay. I think it's now stopped. Oh my God, now what? Oh my God. Right. Right. Oh my God, no. Right. Oh my days, what's going on? Right. Let me put the tables over here then. They are literally out of sight. There is nothing wrong now with Miss Brandi or Dustin, surely. Attempt to call a nil value. What? I don't understand. Right. Oh my God. Right. Hang on, guys. Just bear with me 2 minutes. Okay, guys. I apologise about that. I don't know what the hell happened there. There was some sort of error that I didn't understand what it was, but I've basically reset Brandi and Dustin, and I've come out of the lot and gone back into it. So hopefully we shouldn't have any more problems. I'm wanting to say anyway. But Brandi is just fixing up the radio and the bathtub at the moment because everything just keeps breaking, which is obviously very annoying. We are on the second day of winter now. It is 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. And Brandi is yet again going to be making up the house and trying to sort everything out. Because obviously she's got nothing else better to do now. I reckon I might get Brandi her job potentially now, guys, because Betty's no longer a toddler. And, you know, this family desperately needs money. They are very much struggling right now to earn any sort of living, and before long their food is going to run out, and obviously Brandi does not have a job to get any more shopping, so I think she is going to have to pluck up the courage and get a job, but I'll leave you guys to decide what she should do. You know, leave a comment down below. What job should she do? I'm thinking probably a part-time job, obviously, because she does have to look after her children. So let me know what you guys think, potentially what career we could possibly get her into, and let me know in the comments. But anyway, guys, she needs some more fun now, so I think I'm going to have her come watch some TV for a little bit until the children get home. So we've had another set of bills come in, so obviously this is going to be very difficult to pay off at this moment in time, but we'll have to focus on obviously how we're going to pay these bills in the future. But she's okay. She's having some fun now that she's managed to do all the housework. She's watching her wrestling that she's into by the looks of it. But that's obviously fine by us. She needs a bit of social, so I reckon we'll phone a sim up. We're going to phone someone else though. I don't want to keep having Nina over because I like to imagine Brandi would be quite a popular sim throughout Pleasant View. So how about we speak to some other people? Who would actually speak to Brandi? Who doesn't really judge her for how she is? I might speak to Mortimer, you know. That will piss Dina off. So yeah, I imagine Brandi and Mortimer would get on very well. Obviously, her and Dina don't get on well at all. So this will help Brandi to get some sort of her own back on Dina, talking to her husband. But it doesn't look like they're getting on very well either. I mean, they're -1 at the moment, so that's not going very well. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let Brandi talk to Mortimer for a little bit, and then I'll be back if something else happens more interestingly. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. One moment. Okay, guys, I am back, and it looks like Dustin is home from school, and his grades are getting a little bit better now. So Dustin is on his way to getting better at school. He's now a C- student, so he has gone from an F to a C-, which is obviously really good for Dustin. So we'll have to see, obviously, if he continues to get a little bit better at school, and then he will hopefully get his want to go to college. But anyway, he's going to come and have a shower now because he's a little bit smelly. He's brought home a townie teen, and he's brought home Gordon Knott, who's actually friends with Alexander. I can't imagine Dustin and Alexander really like being friends, though, if I'm honest. Just because obviously Dustin is a bit of a bad boy, and Alexander's a very good two shoes. So yeah, it's that is probably not a very good friendship, really, but you know. Right, Brandi, you're not hungry at the moment. What can we do with you? I'm probably just going to let her chill, to be honest. I don't really have a plan in mind for Brandi at the moment. Dustin, he wants to earn some money. Well, now that he is doing better in school, it might be worth Dustin getting a job, potentially. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow, though, because the newspaper is... Oh, no, there's one here. Okay, let's see if we can find Dustin a job. Since he wants to earn some money, he can get himself a little part-time job back. And I don't think he's really too fussed at the moment what he does, as long as he's earning some sort of income, because he wants to help out his family financially. He's good like that. He's a very hard worker. He's just obviously a little bit rebellious and doesn't do well at school, sadly. But we'll see what the options are for him, because he was in the criminal career before, but he got fired from that job from getting a bad grade in school. So it may be that he might go back into the criminal career, who knows. Okay, so we've got journalism. I don't think he would be good in that, really. Business, no. Oceanography, no. Okay, so no jobs for Dustin for today, sadly. But that's fine. I think I'm going to send this Gordon not home, so I don't think we would be friends with Gordon. I'm not being horrible, but I just don't see it. So he's going to go home. I'm going to get rid of this newspaper. Oh no, Beau's grades are slipping. But Betty's doing okay. Oh, it was Betty's first day at school today as well. She got on okay by the looks of it. So she's got want to do her homework, and so is Beau. So we'll get them both to come and do their homework when they get in. Looks like Beau could do with some fun though. He's a little bit bored, bless him, I think. But anyway, let's get Beau to do his homework, and we'll get Betty to do hers as well. Brandi, where have you gone? Oh, you've gone outside to talk to Dustin by the looks of it. Oh, she wants to give him a kiss. That's so nice. How about we try a hug with Dustin and see how he reacts? It doesn't seem like he wants to react at all at the minute. Let's see how she reacts. Oh, he hugged her back. Okay, so these two are starting to come round a bit with each other now, which is obviously very nice for the pair of them. So they're getting on a bit okay now. And they're nearly friends, so that's really nice. I think Dustin is starting to obviously realise that his mum's happiness matters as well as his own. So hopefully he's coming around to the idea that he wants to see his mum happy. But obviously it's still a long way to go yet until he accepts that Brandi's moving on. But anyway, little Beau, he needs some fun. So how about you come and watch some TV? He wants to ask for homework help. That's really cute. So I'll lock that in for him. He's going to come and watch the Kids Tube channel. Betty's playing with her doll's house, which is really cute as well. She wants to obtain a pet, so I'll lock that in for her. Not that I don't think we're going to get one, but you know. Right, Dustin, what are you doing? Oh, he wants to pill a fight. Well, we're not going to do that, I'm afraid. How about you come and use the toilet and have a shower? And Brandi, you can come and serve some dinner. We'll serve some spaghetti tonight. And that's pretty much what we're doing at the minute, guys. Nothing's really happening at the moment. I've run out of a bit of a storyline with these guys at the minute. I just don't want to keep inviting Nina over because I just want something different at the minute. Oh, we've run out of food. Damn it. Well, we're going to have to get some leftovers then. It is leftover night tonight, guys. Well, Brandi can have a salad. Dustin can have something else. Beau can have something. And little Betty can have something as well. We'll see what their options are. So, oh my God, not a lot. So it looks like they're all having salad tonight, which is obviously not very good for the kids. They would prefer to have something more yummy to have, but you know, obviously we're going to have to make do with what we've got. So yeah, this family definitely needs to get work, guys. So as I said, let me know what you think Brandi and Dustin should do in the comments. But anyway, they're all having a nice little family meal together. Brandi's going to clear up her dish and then we are going to get her to use the toilet. I'm going to turn this stereo off because obviously music's not playing out of it. So there's no point in us having it on. Brandi's going to go pay these bills that are overdue. That she gets very nervous about. Right, come on. Oh, little doggy. So cute. Right, pay these bills, Brandi. Lovely. So we only paid 52. That's not too bad, actually. Right, Beau's going to go use the toilet. Oh, my God. She is still fuming with Dina. Yikes. I think Brandi is still very embarrassed about what happened. You know, she's not a nasty person. She would never think to attack anyone. But Dina really got to her. Really got under her skin. And, you know, that's what Dina does best, guys. She really, really is not a nice person at all. She is so horrible to a lot of people. And especially towards Brandi, though, because obviously she wants Nina to do what she wants. And, yeah, obviously Nina's not having any of it. So, very tasty storylines, guys. But anyway, so it looks like Beau's having a bath. Everyone's lining up. They want to use the bathroom, which is obviously not ideal. But anyway, I'm just going to fast forward time a little bit because I'm a little bit bored now. Nothing's really happening. And they're just really catering to their needs more than anything at the minute. I'm going to send these guys to bed now, I think, because as I said, there's not much going on. But anyway, guys, I will be back in the morning once we have something to do. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. We are on Friday morning at just gone 7 o'clock in the morning. And these guys are getting ready for school this morning. It is the last day of today's episode. We are on the last day of winter, which is obviously very, very exciting. Because in the next episode, guys, it is going to be Dustin's birthday. And he is going to be going off to university, hopefully. So he's going to be turning 18 tomorrow. And we are actually going to get Dustin ready for university. So he's technically not going to be going, though, until the end of the next episode. Because I have my Sims, obviously, with my seasons, with summer being the end of the year. So he's going to go in the last day of summer. But I'm not going to age him up until that last day, obviously, when he goes to university. So he's still going to be in the next episode, guys. Don't worry. We're not going to be sending him until literally the last day of summer. And yeah, it's going to be his birthday tomorrow. So we'll just pretend that we're going to throw him an 18th birthday party. and he's going to prepare for going to college. But anyway, so otherwise everyone else is doing okay. I think today we are going to invite Nina around, just like to come over, hang out with Brandi for a little while, and obviously we'll see if anything happens between the both of them. So invite Nina, we'll invite her over. And I feel like Nina wants to ask Brandi something. This is just like a little idea in my head. Because the both of them have actually been dating now for I'll probably say a year now. Like, they're close to dating each other for a year. And, they are pretty, they're doing really well with one another. And I think Nina potentially wants to ask Brandi to move in together. Just as like a little bit of a teaser for you guys, should we move these two in together in the next round that we do with them both? Because I feel like Nina, obviously, she cares a lot about Brandi, and, she wants to help her family. She wants to make sure that they aren't struggling and that they aren't, struggling to live. And Nina obviously wants to help them. So I reckon she's going to ask Brandi whether they, would Brandi consider moving in with Nina, and move out of this horrible trailer. And this might catch Brandi by surprise. Will she think this is too early will she think this is too early in their relationship to be moving in together? Is this going a bit too fast for Brandi? And this is the sort of thing I want you guys to tell me as well. In the comments, do you think it is too soon for these two to be moving in together? Will they succeed in moving in with one another? Will they get on? It's obviously the case of, will Dustin accept Nina as his step-parent, like we've been saying all along? So we'll just pretend that they're having a bit of a conversation right now, and Nina is going to bring it up to Brandi. She's going to be like, so I've been doing a lot of thinking, babe, and, I've been noticing recently that you are struggling financially at the moment to keep this place running and feeding your family. And this obviously breaks my heart, and I don't want to see any of you struggling. So I've come up with a proposition for you. I know we've only been dating for a year or so now, and I don't want to push things too quickly, but I thought I'd ask you anyway. Would you consider moving in with me? And Brandi's like, this is such a big decision, Nina. I obviously don't want to rush into it, but I'm going to have a think about it, I don't want to be rushing into anything. Like you say, I've only been dating a year now, and, I've got to think about my kids as well. So I'm going to have a long think about it and, get back to you on that. And he was like, I'll take all the time you need, Brandi. I'm not forcing you to do anything, obviously. But I just think it would be a better outcome if you considered it for you and your family anyway. We'll work on Dustin. We'll work on getting him to try and accept us both as a couple. I'm not going to pretend to be like his stepmom or anything like that. So he has nothing to worry about on that side of things. But, I just think it would be better for you and your family if you moved in with me. You can finally say goodbye to this place, because this place has got awful memories for you. I know it has. And you won't be living in squalor. You'll live in a high, nice condo with me. And, we can really make a go of things. And, so please think about it. And Brandi is going to think about it. And she's like, yeah, I'll think about it. Don't worry. I'm obviously just, I need to think things through. And we're just going to leave it at that for now, because I don't want to make a decision without hearing from you guys in the comments. So, yeah, let me know what you think about that. And in the next episode, we will have an answer for Nina. But anyway, so we're going to say goodbye to Nina now, I think. I need to make her unselectable first. That would probably help. So, yeah, we're going to say goodbye to Nina. So Nina's just popped in to see if she was okay and obviously have that conversation with her. So she's got to go off to work now. We'll just pretend that. So anyway, they're going to go, or she's going to go even. She's going to be like, right, anyway, let me know. See you soon, honey. And she's like, yeah, see you later, babe. But anyway, So yeah, Brandy's going to have a long, hard think about that, and you know, she's got to weigh up the pros and cons of the situation. Obviously, it would be a new start and a new life for Brandy and her family. But you know, let me know, guys, what you think, and we'll take it from there. But anyway, guys, I'm going to skip along now, and I'll be back when something else happens. So I'll be back soon. Okay, guys, I am back, and the kids have now returned home from school, and Dustin's currently watching a movie, and the other two are playing with their doll's house, and they've brought Hal home again. I'm sorry, Hal, but I don't really want you to be here when you're sick with the flu, so I am going to ask you to leave. I'm really sorry, but yeah, we don't want any sickness in this house, I'm afraid. But anyway, so Brandi, what are you doing? Why are you just stood there? Go and get some leftovers if you're a bit hungry. So yeah, the last thing I'm going to do this episode, guys, is I'm going to get Dustin to ring college, and he is going to see if he applies for any scholarships. I think this is a bit unlikely because obviously his grades are very bad, and he's not technically an orphan because his mum's still alive. But anyway, we're going to apply anyway and see if he does apply for any. No, I didn't think he did. So he's not going to go to university with any scholarships whatsoever. So he is going to have to take out a loan as well. So for all my university students, if their families can afford to send them to college, then their family will have to pay for their tuition fees. But if not, my Sims will have to take out a loan by using this loan jar over here. So each semester at my college is 2,000 simoleons. So they will have to pay a total of 8,000 simoleons to get a degree, basically. And, you know, that is just the way I manage my university fees in my game. And they're going to have to pay back that loan when they can. Obviously, they don't have a set time to pay this off, but they will have to pay it back each time they get paid a certain amount. And yeah, that's basically how I run my fees in my university. So we will experience that with Dustin when he goes to college in the next episode. But anyway, guys, Dustin's going to use the toilet right now. He is also going to get some leftovers. And so are the kids. They're getting a little bit peckish now. Oh, I love this interaction with the doll's house. I think it's really cute. So they're going to have some mac and cheese. Dustin, you're going to have to be patient. Just be patient. It's really not that difficult. Oh dear, now thingy's got in the way. Yes, I know. Right, you can get them now. It's fine. You're going to have some cereal, I'm afraid, though. Right, Brandi, how about you go and have a shower? Lovely. Right, she wants to become friends with Gordon. Oh, that's the towny teenager that Dustin brought home. I don't particularly want to be friends with you, Gordon, so I'm sorry, Brandi, we're not going to do that. Oh, absolutely disgusting, Dustin, really? Really? Oh, Beau wants some homework help, so once Brandi's out the shower, I will get him to ask Brandi for some homework help. Because that is very cute. Oh, he wants to get to know Tessa Ramirez. That's also very adoring. Right, ask for homework help. We'll ask Brandi. Right, he's going to ask Brandi now. Right, Brandi, turn that off. Beau wants to ask you to help him with his homework. He's like, Mom, can you help me with my homework, please? She's like, absolutely, darling. Right, Dustin is talking to little Betty right now. She's so cute. I love Betty. Right, Dustin, oh my God, his aspiration is so bad at the moment. But I can't complete any of these wants yet. Oh, we're going to have to wait until the next round, obviously, for him to get a job. Because I want to know what you guys think about him getting one. But anyway, let's give Beau a little friendly hug. She's showing love and affection to her son. Which is obviously very adorable. Beau, what do you want to do? He wants to talk to a relative. Why about you come talk to your sister then? you two need to become friends. And Dustin, I don't know what we can do with Dustin, to be honest. This is the problem when their wants remain the same for ages. Even when I try and re-roll his wants, they don't come up with anything differently. Oh, they did actually. But sell a masterpiece, really? Dustin's not into art. I'm sorry, but that's a no-go. But anyway. So, just letting these guys chill, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Nothing we can really do with them now until the next round. Oh, looks like Brandi's watching a... I don't even know what that channel this is. What channel is this? I think it's the dance channel. Oh, no, it's not the dance channel. Hang on, let me see what the channel is. Oh, it was the weather station. Well, that was a bit weird. But anyway. Dustin, what are you doing? Why are you dancing to music when it's not even on? No, you look silly. Stop that. I bet you watch the wrestling with your mum. I don't understand why they can't sit and watch the telly together. Why do they have to stand up? That is actually really bugging me. That is not right. Right. Betty, come and play with your doll's house, my darling. Oh, she wants to play with a relative. How about you play with Dustin then? Play rock, paper, scissors with him. Okay, you can stop that now. Stop. Play rock, paper, scissors with him. Aw. Love it. Oh my gosh, he's best friends with Dustin already. That's really cute. I love it. Right, what do you want to do? You want to play with a relative as well. Well, how about you play with your mum then? Play red hands. That always influences a relationship quite well. Aw. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Right, anyway, guys, I think I'm going to send these guys to bed now because obviously it's getting late. And I think that's pretty much where I'm going to end today's episode, guys, because as I said, I can't really do a lot with these Sims now because I am waiting for your guys' feedback in the comments before I do anything else. So yeah, guys, that is the end of the first episode with this family. So obviously we're going to be returning to these guys in the next part where we will be playing out 3 more birthdays. So obviously we've got Dustin's birthday in the first day of spring. And then our birthday after that will be Brandi. Her birthday is on the second day of spring. And then Beau will be aging up on the first day of summer. So we've got 3 birthdays next round. And we have got Dustin going off to university. So very exciting. But anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you very much yet again for watching this video. Episode, sorry, why did I say video? Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And please remember to leave all the feedback into the comments and I will look at it in great detail. And we will have some exciting stuff in the next episode. So yeah, very fun. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in the next episode. Take care for now. Bye, everyone.